Hey, all right. Well, thanks. Hi, welcome to everybody. It's a nice day. The sun is out. It seems like so much warmer than yesterday. So hopefully this is a good day and augurs well for all of you. So I want to begin by commending everyone for being here. At the end of the Youth Institute in October, I try to say to all the students, when you're walking out the door, you have a choice to make whether you're going to pick up those forms or not, and consider applying to be a Borlaug-Ruan intern. And I believe, and I said then, that this can be something that can really have a dramatic impact on your life, and I encourage everyone to do that. And the first couple of years, maybe 15 or 20 would, but now I'm getting much more effective because we had about 55 and maybe even more who picked it up, but 55 who filled it out and applied to be a Borlaug-Ruan intern. And we got all of those applications in, and we went through them, and they were all pretty terrific, but we cut it down to those who we would interview and to make it to this part of the process. And so you're here, and congratulations to you for your initiative in picking up the forms and then filling them out and sending them in and being here today, because I genuinely believe this is a great opportunity that you have to do something that's very unique. And we have about 143 examples of individuals, and I would say that every one of them, the Borlaug-Ruan internship experience had a significant and even profound impact on their lives. Now, the bad news is that as much as I wish we had a placement for everybody, we don't. The first year when Lisa and I were working out, there were like 2 and then 5. Now we're going to have 18 slots next summer, but we have more finalists than we have slots for. And so we have to go through the process of interviewing everyone and then making our judgment and determination to do that. So I wish all of you good luck. I hope all of you make it, but you're here, and I want to commend you for that. I want to say a word just to the parents for a second. So all of you are here, and I think usually it's with a certain amount of anticipation and then another significant part of trepidation. Where's my 17 or 18-year-old son or daughter going off to? And is it really a good idea to let him or her go and do this? And so I have 3 kids, and I had to make decisions about where they were going to go. So I know and I understand and appreciate that. So I want to say to all of you and convey to you as the strongest possible way that the safety of your son and daughter is our paramount concern. I was a United States Foreign Service officer, diplomat, an ambassador, and in every instance where I served abroad, the safety of American citizens was always our utmost and primary concern. In Cambodia, I had to evacuate every American citizen from the country in the midst of political upheaval and civil war. We did it, and no one was hurt and no one injured, and you can't always guarantee things like that, but I say that as a way of emphasizing just how much attention we pay to this. Lisa Fleming and Keegan Kautsky, who have both been worked abroad, have a lot of knowledge. Lisa's been doing this program for a decade. She takes communications equipment home with her, and I like to point out, be careful how I say this, during the 8 or 9 weeks when the interns are abroad, Lisa comes to the office each day and she has kind of rings under her eyes, because more than half the interns are off someplace where when it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon there and they're sending their emails, it's 3 a.m. Here in Iowa, and so she's up in touch. But I assure you, this is the truth. I mean, she's responding right away, and I'll get the copies of the emails, or need be, she phones me. She and I have been on, the phone at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning when we had some matter to look at for a student in China, and then I come with rings under my eyes as well. But we take it so very, very seriously. We had cases where a couple of days before an intern was to leave to go to a country, we had to stop them because there was a health issue. This was in China, and then say, no, you can't go. And then we arranged for them to go and have an internship someplace else. So we will always act for the welfare of your son or daughter, and they will be our primary concern. So hopefully, well, you still have, I'm a parent, right? I still would have always some trepidation in that, but hopefully that you'll know that we do focus in that way, and that will give you some confidence in this process. And now I also know that people get up and they talk about their programs, and we have certain talking points to make, and so that's why we asked some parents from the previous year who to come and join us. And Jim, thank you so much for being here with us, and Liz Sizer, thank you for coming here. So when we're all gone from the room, you can talk to them, and parent to parent, right? You're going to get the real story, and they'll tell you what it was like, and they'll tell you how they thought about and the experience and of dealing with us, and then you can help. Hopefully that will help you make up your own mind. To the students and the interns, prospective interns who are here, I want to say that I also understand how you say, here some adult is here talking, they really going to tell us all the real things. So we asked some of our former interns to be here as well, and you'll have a chance to interact with them, and Sarah Anderson and Vivian Burnau and Tricia Collins, and they're all here, and so you can ask them about their experience, and want to have the chance for you to get it here straight from people who have been involved, and hopefully they'll say that much or most of what I had to say is accurate, in which case you'll want to continue, and if they tell you something else, well, that's, so be it. I want to make a couple of points, though, to the prospective interns. Number one is that we want you to really do this. We want you to be committed. I know you're here today, and that shows a level of commitment, but if we pick you to be a Borlaug-Ruan intern, we want your commitment to that as well. Sometimes it has happened in the past that some interns, after we choose them, have called up and said, oh, could I go for just 6 weeks because I need to be back for band camp, or I've got to show my calf at the county fair. Or occasionally it happens that it comes out that they have a boyfriend or girlfriend, and it may be hard to be away for 8 weeks of separation, and so there's some second thoughts about all of this, and we want you to be wholeheartly invested in this. We make a lot of effort, we put money into it, and to have an experience for you. And if you have any hesitation, any doubts about whether you want to do this or it's really your first priority, then please think real hard about that. And if it's not something for you, or it's not quite the first place thing, please then don't take it. Because if once you occupy a place, it's then too late. We get down the road 3 weeks beforehand, we say, oh, I'm not sure I want to go, or I can't stay the whole time, I have to be back. Then we can't replace you with anybody else, we can't put anyone else in. So think real